team. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Wait, I now put my microphone here. Maybe you guys are a bit difficult to hear me. All right. Hello, testing. Yeah. Okay. I think it's much better now. Okay. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Today is what? Today is a very beautiful Wednesday. So a few more days then for to the weekend, guys. So feel free to just let me know in the chat. Random stuff. How was your day today? How was your week actually started off today? I mean, this week lah, basically since Monday. Is everything going well? Even if it's not, also it's fine. Okay, we are of course majority focusing only on trading, but you guys can feel free to just send anything in the chat. We can discuss. We're all human beings, so anyways. Okay, so while you guys think, okay, if you guys want to share or anything, I am actually going to be analyzing what potentially may be happening for Bitcoin. I know it's very long time ago we said that Bitcoin is going to go back up. Bitcoin is going to go back up. Guess what? It did. Okay, it took a while, really a long while, but guys, it made a new high. Okay, let me go to daily lah. Easy for you all to see this. Okay, so look at this. This was the highest point lah previously. Okay, 109, I believe. Yep. Let me see. If you guys focus here, right, the numbers here, okay, if any of you guys are actually using TradingView, okay, and you guys are wondering what are these numbers and things, they're actually very helpful. Okay, what they are essentially letting us know the open price of a candle, the close, the high, and the low. Okay, what I mean by that, I just give one example. So let's just refer to the highest point here. So when you see my cursor is pointing on that candle wick, right? It doesn't matter, no. As long as you're on that candle, it doesn't matter on the wick. It doesn't matter on the body. If you look at the data up here, all right? So you see the word O basically means the candle opened at this price. H means the high of the candle. It went at this point. This is the highest point, okay, which is 109,987,000.2. And then the low. L means low. So what is the lowest point that the candle went to? So 99,501.0. And then where the candle finally closed is at 102,247.6. Okay. So this is why this detail here is very important. It just helps us. You don't need to so hard. Is this the tip? Is this the tip? Maybe no good. No need. Don't need to worry. You just put your cursor on the candle. It doesn't matter the wick or the body. You'll be able to understand the data that is showing here. So the high, if you guys see the high, right, it's 109,987.2. All right. And this was, when was this? I'm going to be live stream over this. Okay, this year, January. Okay. So it took, wow, guys, now it's already May. 4 months. Okay, after price dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped, okay, price not simply drop also lah. Just understand that everything happens in the trading space. Okay, there are reasons behind it. Okay, so for example, like this one, if you guys can see, so there's imbalances. Okay, imbalances basically means fair value gaps in the daily time frame. So price most probably just came in to close as much gaps as possible before finally having that strong push back towards the upside. Essentially, I think because price is going to start really a bull run, okay, after this. So before that bull run happened, I believe Bitcoin does not want to leave gaps in the market as much as possible. So they want to close it off before they have that bull run back up. So as long as they already close these gaps, right now we are trending. The highest point is, I believe it's this one. Yep, 111,957.2. Insane. So I hope you guys got buy Bitcoin for spots. Okay, not sport guys, spots. So that's basically something like stocks You're just holding Bitcoin. Okay, so I think it will keep going up All right, just look out for it So let me just do my analysis. Okay, while you guys enjoy the music. Is the music still playing? Can you guys hear anything? I can't hear anything. Okay, it's very soft music So you guys enjoy the music. Let me do my analysis and then I'll give you my predictions for today. Oh, sorry guys. Today live stream won't be that long also, because I later on I have a few other things that I need to do. It essentially means cooking dinner because I'm really hungry. I will just give you guys my analysis of where I think probably price may be heading to today. But just based on the daily structure, like our daily bias, we are essentially moving towards the upside. Lah. I mean, obviously, right? We are moving towards the upside. So I will go down a few time frames and then later on we figure out. Okay? Just enjoy the music for now, guys. Remember, leave any chat, any questions you have. Okay, you want to talk about anything, talk about Star Wars also can. Recently, I've been very into Star Wars. I don't know why. It's just so fun. So if you guys are Star Wars fans or anything, you can just leave it in the chat lah. Okay, we can discuss further. Okay, enjoy the music first, guys. So, for guys that don't know, actually this is my brother also. So he asked what happened to my stash. So basically, what he's asking is my beard. I have kept the beard for the past, I think, 14 years of my life. I think so. I wanted to try a different look and also like kind of like clean off certain areas that have been covered for a really long time. So I basically just shave off everything lah. Yeah. So that was what my brother was asking. For anyone wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for holding on. Oh, hold on. A bond similar to crypto? Not really. No, crypto is its own currency exchange. They're not related. They're really not related. Crypto is its own thing. It's not even related to bank also. They're literally their own currency exchange. That's crypto. So coming back to this overall bias, right, guys, for today, based on BTC lah. So I know overall we are moving towards the up. Please excuse the. Let me just hide it for a while. Overall, we are moving towards the upside lah. This is very very, how would I say, clear cut lah. Okay. However, there are some certain time frames. Okay, they are fairly big time frames. Like for example, the 2 hour time frame and 1 hour time frame. You guys don't have to use 2 hour time frame. It's just something that works very well for my trading style and my trading strategy. So that's the reason why I'm using. Usually, how to say, the default one you have 1 hour, 4 hour, 30 minutes. This is default. It's really good enough. Okay, I just add on 2 hours just for extra confirmation lah. Okay, because sometimes I don't like to wait for 4 hours for me to confirm on either we are in a bullish trend or bearish trend. Because for example, like this, you see, once market broke this structure, right, we closed off this part here lah. Okay, around here. So I kind of miss a lot of opportunities where the market went all the way up here. And if I were to enter for a buy opportunity here, right, and sells below, not to say we won't go to TP. I think maybe 1 to 1, see, not even 1 to 1. So quite ugly risk to reward lah. I'm not saying all the time it happens like this. Okay, sometimes we have beautiful price action. Sometimes you can be able to identify, like for example, this one. So this is a bullish break of structure. So if we were to enter here, stop below. Okay, we aim the previous liquidity areas like this ones. See, okay, below, further than that don't have lah. So these two will be a safe liquidity area to aim for, and then price really hits those and then come back down lah. So this one is a beautiful area, but this one here, a bit, how to say, rugi lah. Already lost quite a bit lah. So that's why I add in a 2 hour, but again, it's up to you guys, whichever you guys feel comfortable with lah. So based on 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, overall we are bullish, and at the same time, right, something very 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 important, right, which I'm able to capture is a very respected OB zone. This one, okay, because we saw a very beautiful sweep of liquidity. There was also a break of structure to the upside. So when this happens, right, and then I saw when price comes in, you see, it causing wicks. See, every time price comes in, it causing wicks. That means, okay, again, trading is all probability. Okay, it's a game of probability. Okay, that means that this zone is a very respected OB zone. Okay, don't be confused about this second error that I drew, guys. So this one is just a range lah, not range, levels. You can say like levels. The way how crypto best way to actually trade, right, is if we solely focus more on buy opportunities rather than sell opportunities. So whenever the market, right, reach to a level and it breaks above that level, all we have to do is basically find another level. So that's basically like our TP area or something. Like, if you guys not interested into going into spots, okay, whereby you want to hold crypto for a certain amount of months or maybe years, like you want to potentially day trade it, which sometimes I do, yeah, you guys can do that lah. Always aim for the next key level that we are able to find. So this is basically one key level, so this is another key level. So basically when it break through, I kind of knew it would come to this level lah. So that's one opportunity that I managed to capture lah for cryptocurrency in BTC. But I didn't trade the daily lah for this one. I'm in spot, so basically holding this on lah. So overall doing quite well. So coming back to this again, we're a little bit sidetracked already. H4, we are currently bullish, but the most important thing, right, is we are currently able to identify a very well respected OB zone, and price have came in, and we see a very strong rejection back towards the upside. Okay, this also price came in, and we're seeing a very strong reaction push back to the upside. The only reason why, right, I'm not seeing any proper opportunity yet is because number one, market open never come yet. New York session market open, which is the line that I mark here. I know based on here, you guys can see like, hey, not we currently market open. As you know, see we got 30 minutes because 9:30, but okay, 30 minutes means per candle is 30 minutes. Then you will close. So you see this one, yeah. So 9:30. So actually we're not yet there. Almost two more candles. Okay, just two more candles. Then we'll be at market open now. So coming back to 2 hour, why I mark this out, right, guys? If you guys are wondering why I mark H2, why I mark H2. So basically, how we identify a key level or area, right? Being I still move my New York session. How we identify a key level or an area, OB zone, whatever you guys using, fair value gap, anything that works for you. How you are able to identify that the area is getting even more stronger and more stronger, right? Is when the area is being respected, number one, and then you are able to find even more confluences like liquidity sweeps, more liquidity sweeps that is happening. For example, in this case, we are seeing the price is moving up, so we want to see liquidity sweeps that happen from the downside. If it happens from the upside, right, then different story already, because when market want to move down, it has to move up first. Vice versa, if market wants to move up, it has to move down first. This is all related to liquidity lah. That one, if you guys really want to learn, right, you guys can reach out to me personally. I have my WhatsApp number there where I can actually teach you guys lah properly lah. Okay, so that one is a little bit complicated. Not really lah, unless I just explain like this. It is lah. But if you guys allow me to explain it further, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to understand liquidity a bit better. So coming back to this example lah. Overall, since we are moving towards the upside, we want to see more liquidity sweeps happen from the downside. So you see H4 liquidity sweep, okay? OB zone area has been made and is being respected currently. All right. As I say, currently bullish in H4 because again, trading is a game of probability. All right. Always respect the market. That every day is a new day, regardless how many wins or losses we take. Let's say you keep winning for 2 weeks straight. Okay. Do not get overconfident. Okay, come into the market every day like it's a brand new day with brand new, how to say, outcomes lah. All right, the market very good at humbling people. Okay, I personally experienced it throughout my years of trading. When I get too overconfident, so always respect the market. So this one, you see, we have another sweep of liquidity based on the 2 hourly time frame lah, H2 lah. Okay. So since overall we are moving towards the upside, it is nice to see a liquidity sweep that happened towards the downside and respecting our, for now, respecting our OB zone. And this H2 right structure that I was mentioning, and let me pull it more, is basically the structure that I'm waiting to see if price will close above it or not. Right now, I know we are having like a bearish candle, but there's a reason behind it. So there's an explanation for this. So I will go to the 15-minute and 5-minute and I'll explain to you guys. Everything also got explanation, guys. In trading, you just have to be able to read price action, and most importantly, I will highlight something that majority of newbie traders get confused. Even myself, sometimes when I take trades that didn't go in the direction I wanted to go, it is always because I make the same mistake. So I will share with you. So I'm just waiting for price to close above this area for me to have a little bit more stronger bias that currently right now, even in the little bit smaller time frames in H2 and probably in H1 also, we are also bullish. So I'm trying to wait and see all of these structures actually align, because daily, no need to say, daily we are very bullish lah. So H4 currently bullish. So if H2, H1 also can show me bullish, then I'll be able to find more preferred entry model and aim for highs lah. But again, I mostly play mostly like spots for crypto exchange. I mostly day trade forex exchange and also like gold. Yeah, but the strategies are almost the same. So again, this is what we're able to identify in H2. H1 also we're currently bearish, guys. We're not bullish yet. There's a better way to read market structure. Okay, and I actually learned this strategy. If you guys want to learn again, just reach out to me. So currently we are bearish in H1. also. But then if you realize, right, H1, okay, this is also liquidity sweep. I know we said H2 liquidity sweep, which it is in H2. Yes, this is the liquidity sweep in H2. At the same time, we also have liquidities. You see, these are all liquidities in H1, which also has been swept. So there's a lot of liquidity that is being swept from the downside, which is good news lah. If our bias is in a line with what we are currently predicting. Overall, we're predicting a move towards the upside. Okay, just bear that in mind right now. So that is what we can see in H1. So why I never mark out, hey, good now, why I never mark out H1, the structure? I don't need to mark out H1. As long as H2 already breaks structure to the upside, I'm okay already, because higher time frames hold higher power lah. Okay, so if bigger time frames say we're moving in a certain direction, we just have to figure out in the smaller time frames when are they going to start to shift. Then only we can properly enter a trade and reduce as much risk as possible. So that's now I told you, right? I will explain to you guys why H2 we are currently moving towards the downside. This is why. Okay, so based on 15 minute and 5 minute, all right. Maybe I'll show you 5 minutes lah. A bit easier to show lah. Okay. So 5 minutes, basically we have a sweep of liquidity. This is not when market open in Asia, which is usually 8 a.m. in Malaysia. So this happened around 9 a.m. Okay, typically for me lah, the way I like to trade, I like to see within the first hour or second hour. For Asia, I'm okay to do third hour also lah, depending on how long I patient enough to sit in front of my computer. But usually I okay one lah. At least 3 hours, the first 3 hours. So 8, 9, 10. This is just based on my trading strategy. It works very well. If after this time frame, if I see a strip of liquidity or anything happen after that, I do not care. Because I kind of like don't really have that much of confidence that the trade will move in the direction I want it to move, because it's too long already. There's too much of price action that already happened, and then finally it's showing me what I want to see. Again, this is just my personal style of trading. For London, I only do the first hour. Okay, first hour, maybe the second hour or so, depending on how good or how much of volume I'm able to see in London. Okay, so usually at 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, actually nothing much happened. I'm not able to see any form of structures lah, based on my trading style. So London I would not have been interested in, but Asia actually is very beautiful. Exactly at 9 a.m. we see a very nice beautiful sweep of liquidity, break of structure. This would be a beautiful entry for a sell model. Why I say H2, okay, has some relation between what I'm able to find in M5 and M15. Okay, the reason because this area here, right, this was some sort of inducement lah that happened. Okay, not at market open, but 1 hour after market open. Whenever an inducement or liquidity sweep or whatever you guys want to call it lah, whenever this happens, right, let me just mark this out. Okay, and then we see a very strong push away from this area. Okay, this indicates that bears have stepped inside of the market. Okay, when bears step inside of the market, what bears do? Bears push price down, bulls push price up. Usually, not all the time. Remember, trading is probability. Usually, when bears step in the market in Asia, London tend to carry forward the trend. Tend to, okay? If you ask in percentage-wise, I won't say 50-50 or so. More than 50% of the time, London will carry out the trend, okay? Which is a good thing lah. So it helps us to kind of like focus mainly on one direction. If we're not able to trade in Asia, okay, fine, then we trade in London. So what trend we want to focus on? If Asia overall we're moving down, most probably London will continue that trend. Again, remember, probability, it depends on how much experience you really have in the market. Then you'll be able to understand if really is going to move in the trend or not. In this case, it did. All right. So we see bears are in control. So bear also control London session. This is why in H2 currently we are seeing this down push. Okay, because New York session never started yet. New York session typically like to go against the trend. Okay, why? You might ask me. So you guys should ask these questions lah. Why you say typically like to go against the trend? Not always, sometimes it just continue, okay, depending on how much of liquidity is resting below. And if the market continuously keep pushing in one direction, right, Okay, let's say in this example, we pushing down, we never see a move towards the upside, even though overall bias is still showing, the bigger time frame was saying going up. It is because price never grab or get enough of liquidity yet. Okay, everything is related to liquidity. When it has enough of liquidity power, then only price can finally start to shoot towards the upside or the downside, depending on the trend. Currently, right now, we are trending down. Okay, so since bear were in control, that's why we are moving down. That is why you're seeing in H2 bearish candle, H1 bearish candle. Okay, the smaller time frames also you're seeing red candles. You see red candles. They all align. Okay, they all align. They all make sense. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to see if during New York session, which I kind of think will be moving towards the upside, but it depends. I need to wait and see the first 3 hours. Actually, New York also I like first 2 hours lah. But sometimes I will do 3 hours because New York has some of the highest volume lah throughout the day. So I'm okay to see even 3 hours or so. But usually, based on my trading strategy, within the first 2 hours, I'm able to identify something to really take a trade lah. So I won't be live streaming during the New York session open because I want to focus, and also like I said, I want to cook dinner before New York session if possible. Another 30 minutes got. I mean less than 30 minutes got. So I might end the live stream lah, early. But just know lah guys that overall bias is more towards the upside. We are just now waiting to see if New York session will come in and counter trend what the initial move was overall today, which is take out the bears and then probably move up to close up these fair value gaps. Okay, take out these liquidity areas, the low resistance liquidity areas. These are all low resistance liquidity zones. Okay, I'll just mark them out for you. And this one is one low resistance liquidity, low resistance liquidity. Yeah, so these are all low resistance liquidity areas lah, which price typically like to take out. Okay, if right you guys see got maybe 2 or 3 low resistance liquidity areas close to each other, just choose the highest one if you're moving up or the lowest one if you're moving down. But pay attention whenever you take out certain liquidity range, especially low resistance one, because even though they're quite close to each other, sometimes price tend to just do this take out, okay, come close by, but then you move away. Literally you just start moving away. It doesn't want to take out the second one, even though they're very close by. Does it happen all the time? I cannot say that, no. But it can happen. So my advice, if you guys are entering any trade today, okay, my bias is bullish only if you have enough of liquidity. Overall, I'm seeing very nice sweep of liquidity. At the same time, like I said, I want to wait and see for this H2 how it will be closing. This will be closing in 1 hour time. So probably I won't be taking any trades during New York session open, but that's okay. Like I said, I like to trade within the first 2 hours, 2-3 hours, depending on what I see. So I'm totally fine with it, not rushing. So this 1 hour within my time frame, I'm okay. I just want to wait and see. So once I see any opportunities, then I'll be entering. For now, you guys, like I said, if you guys want to follow my bias, you guys can just primarily focus more on buys for now. Only if we see enough of sweep of liquidity from the downside. Okay, just know that H4 sweep of liquidity, we have an OB zone that is resting below, that is supporting price. H2 sweep of liquidity also moving back towards the upside. Overall trend, we were down in the M15 and M5, which means bears were in control. Based on the behavioral structure of New York session, usually we like to counter trend. See, in this case, right, overall we're moving up. See, New York session, it come down first. Okay, it take out as much liquidity as it want. Then it went up, then it went down again. See, it went down. The reason why it went down is because you want to counter trend. You see another example. Asia move up. London, this one not considered move up, guys. This is considered like consolidation, like considered sideways. Okay. Then see New York session. After he sweep enough for liquidity, he moved down. Okay. Again, and again. Don't have this understanding fixed in your mind that, oh, confirm, Guna said if Asia move up, London move up, confirm New York will move down. No, I didn't say this. I say most of the time. based on probability. Okay, most of the time this happens. So it's just giving you guys a very simple bias, very simple way to think about the markets, so that you won't have to too confused and think about, oh, you have to go all of this time frame are all so different, I have to see. No need, just figure out who was overall in control. Usually New York like to counter trend because there's so much of liquidity that is resting above highs. These highs here, these highs here, these highs here, and these highs here. These are not, these are, yes, okay, yes, but overall in the session session highs because a lot of people trade during the session. Asia, when you say Asia, think about all the countries within Asia, they are all trading during this time. That's how much of liquidity there. Liquidity means funds, for those that are confused. Okay, London, okay, whoever in London, they are trading during this time. Okay, not only London lah. Okay, when I say Asia, right, doesn't mean only Asia countries. Even other people in different countries as well outside of Asia, where they are trading a currency pair that really, how to say, moves very well during Asia session. They also trade. So it's not only Asia, but the session when they say Asia Open, London Open, New York Open. These are the time frames that you guys should be trading, and only within these time frames, because they have a lot of volume, a lot of movements. If you're day trading lah, if you are scalping, not scalping, sorry. If you are swing trading, which means you hold trade for 2-3 days, maybe a week, okay, this doesn't really apply to you, okay, unless the time that the opportunity for you that arise is also aligned with Asia, London Open or New York Open, then probably you want to wait it out a bit and see first what will happen when the session opens lah. Okay, but other than that, it doesn't really apply to swing traders. But if you're intraday trader like myself, where we trade almost every day based on the opportunity or not lah, okay, then you have to really focus on sessions, guys. Really, really, really focus on sessions. If you guys want to know what sessions, what I'm using is this one. There, S&D profile TFO. But you guys don't have to use mine. You guys can use anything, just your trading sessions. Confirm will pop up one. Okay? You guys can use that. So easy. But for me, I like to mark it out lah. I just opening this right now, so it's easy for you guys to see and understand what I'm actually trying to explain. Okay, just know if I give you the time frame now, 8 a.m. Okay, this is Asia. I even have templates ready for it. 3. This is London. So if I turn off this, right, that's it. So this is Asia, London, New York. Okay, simple. So whenever anything happens within these ranges, that is when I want to take a trade. Okay, so I hope this video was insightful enough for you guys. Just remember, focus on buys. Okay, if can, if market is moving down, don't chase the market. Okay, that, oh, it's going sell. Just remember, we have a very respected OB zone below. Okay, this range here. All right, very, very respected OB zone here. So even if we go down, just remember, probably he don't have enough of liquidity yet. If he is moving down in an uptrend based on a bigger time frame, what you are trading, basically you're trading this. Basically you're trading this. Why you want to trade this? This is just a very mini push towards the downside. If you wait a while, you can take another leg up. This is a lot, guys, compared to this one. Why you want to just trade the mini thing? Just be patient. Just be patient, guys. The more we rush into trading, the market will humble us one day. I have experienced it many times already. I still experience it sometimes. I hope you guys don't have to experience it multiple times. Maybe once, I hope you guys experience it. Then you guys can really understand what I'm saying. Okay? But don't experience it too much. Just be humble. Just wait. If it move down, it's okay. This is all predictions, by the way. Anyways, it's predictions. It's not something that's confirmed. So I wish you guys have an amazing day. Have an amazing trading day. An amazing rest of the week. I'm not sure if I'll be trading live streaming tomorrow or not. But if I do, I'll surely just update a video here so for you guys to actually recap or anything. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys. Wonderful rest of the night. I'm going to go get my dinner right now. If you guys haven't eaten, please have a wonderful dinner. And I'll catch you all in the very next live stream. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in.